Tay-Tays?
You know it.
That was number one for me.
Damn it.
Taylor Swift is officially running the pop culture marathon, and first up, she kicked things off by hosting a private premiere for her Eras Tour doc, rolling deep with her inner circle. Just don't ask where Travis Kelce was. And then she hit the streets in NYC ahead of her 36th birthday, rocking that signature orange lipstick like it was a neon I'm Fabulous sign. Meanwhile, Travis flexed his Spotify Wrapped, proudly ranking Taylor's latest album at the top, while his brother Jason tried to stage a mini intervention.
I do want to point out, outside of the doo-wop album, because I play that every night when I'm singing to Finney.
But don't worry, Taylor didn't step on any toes locking down her wedding date, lucky number 13, fully respectful of other couples. Fans also got a peek at her teary, all-hands-on-deck Eras Tour moments in a new trailer.
This is the biggest challenge any of us have ever done.
And now, the chatter turns to wedding couture, with insiders buzzing about a princess-level gown, possibly Sarah Burton's Givenchy, because of course Taylor's big day needs royal vibes. So picture this. Taylor Swift throws a private premiere night in New York for her upcoming docuseries, Eras Tour End of an Era, and the room is basically a who's who of her inner circle, except her fiancé Travis Kelce. Yeah, that's the part the internet can't stop chewing on. Taylor shows up looking like she just walked out of a cozy but make it fashion Pinterest board. Black turtleneck, pleated mini, knee-high boots, the whole vibe polished but still very her. She's hosting, she's glowing, she's giving heartfelt remarks about the wild mix of magic and mystery that came with pulling off a tour of that scale. Total superstar moment. Inside, it's packed with her people. Dancers, singers, the band, choreographers, stylists, the fam, even some big media names. Basically everyone with a VIP pass to her life. And yet, no Travis, which of course immediately sends Swifties into a mild meltdown online. Some fans are convinced he should be there because he plays a role in the docuseries. Others are already writing dramatic fan fiction about red flags. And then you have the more reasonable crowd reminding everyone that the man literally just had a game and is gearing up for the next one. NFL life isn't exactly skip practice and chill energy. The night was strictly about celebrating her journey with the people who built it with her, and the vibe stayed upbeat even with the empty space where Kelce's 6-foot-whatever self usually stands. Sources insist there's zero drama, just scheduling, logistics, and football being football. And speaking of being busy and celebrating, just a couple days after that doc premiere, Taylor was spotted out in New York, clearly still in her birthday prep mode and owning the streets like the pop royalty she is. She rocked her signature orange lipstick, yes, the one that basically has its own fan club, and wrapped herself in a cozy black coat with her trusty knee-high boots. The girl was glowing while grabbing dinner with her close friend Esty Haim, proving that even a casual night out can look like a fashion editorial if you know how to do it. Taylor's been in full-on birthday countdown mode, and apparently this little dinner outing was her way of easing into the celebrations without going full party planner just yet.
There's no reason to stream. You got it. Yeah, hi Taylor. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you. Over here, Taylor. Congratulations. Thank you.
The orange lipstick, officially NARS Morocco according to past makeup intel, was giving major I woke up like this but better energy, and for once it wasn't sold out online. Fans are already circling it like it's some magic elixir, but lucky for anyone on a gift mission. It's still snaggable for $26. Not bad for a shade that has basically become part of Taylor's brand at this point. Sources hint that this dinner wasn't just a random bite. Taylor's been plotting little moments with friends, keeping things intimate while still giving herself permission to shine before the big birthday bash on December 13th. While the world waits for Travis to join the party, insiders confirm she's not letting anything dull her glow. Estee, as always, was there to supply laughs, stories, and maybe a little moral support as Taylor preps for the next chapter of birthday vibes and holiday chaos. So yeah, Taylor stepping out, lipstick on point, boots on point, and birthday mode fully activated, basically giving everyone a reminder that even without the NFL boyfriend by her side for every outing, she can make a solo stroll through NYC look like the highlight of the week. And while Taylor's been strutting through NYC with orange lipstick and birthday vibes on full blast, Travis was keeping his own kind of pop culture cred alive via Spotify Wrapped. Yep, while Taylor's living her I'm about to turn 36 and own the world moment, Travis decided to spill the tea on where his fiancée ranked in his yearly music stats, and let's just say his brother Jason was not thrilled. The duo hopped on their New Heights podcast to flex their listening habits. Jason kicks things off with revealing he had a listening age of 83, which basically means he's officially Grandpa Jason when it comes to tunes.
Oh my God.
What is it?
That's embarrassing.
What is it?
83.
83. Nice. That's pretty good.
Travis, meanwhile, clocks in at a spry 68, which is still respectable if you ask anyone under 40.
I was 68. Yeah, I'm right underneath that.
That's hilarious.
Then comes the kicker. Jason casually drops that Taylor's latest, The Life of a Showgirl, was second on his top albums, and Travis immediately swoops in like a touchdown, claiming it as numero uno for him. Cue Jason's mock outrage and the kind of sibling rivalry that makes you wish you were a fly on the wall.
I do want to point out, outside of the doo-wop album, because I play that every night when I'm singing to Finney. Second album.
Tay-Tays?
You know it.
That was number one for me.
Damn it.
Travis has been obsessed with Taylor's album since it dropped in October. Sources mention he was literally dancing around the house to her new beats, mixing pop hooks with poetic lyrics, because apparently this isn't just a listen once kind of thing, it's a lifestyle. Back in August, Travis was already hyping up the album before release, and once it hit, he doubled down, making it clear he's officially Swift's #1 fan, Spotify stats be damned. And while Travis was busy flexing his Spotify stats and showing off just how hardcore a Swift stan he's becoming, the rumor mill decided to go full wedding crasher mode. Taylor supposedly stepped on someone's toes while trying to lock in her dream wedding date with Travis. Insiders are rolling their eyes so hard at this one because apparently the tea got spilled and it was mostly just internet imagination running wild. So here's the real scoop. The June 13, 2026 date in Rhode Island, that's the one Taylor allegedly swooped in on, isn't some chaotic battle royale for a wedding slot. Sources insist Taylor didn't, won't, and wouldn't ever strong-arm another couple out of their day. Apparently the chatter started because the date aligns with her longtime obsession with the number 13, and it also happens to fall smack dab in peak wedding season at her swanky oceanfront property. Fans immediately connected dots, whispered Bridezilla, and boom, a rumor was born. The whole thing is blown way out of proportion.
One of my friends' friends is getting married at in Rhode Island on June 13th, 2026. The venue called her and said someone is willing to buy you out of your date. She said, no, I don't want to switch my date. They called her back and said they're willing to pay for her entire wedding and honeymoon to have this date. So they said yes and think it might be Taylor Swift. June 13th is the only 13th that falls on a Saturday. And it's near her house in Rhode Island. And obviously 13 is her lucky number.
Taylor's being described as straight-up classy, the kind of person who doesn't need to elbow anyone out of the spotlight. One source even went as far as saying she respects wedding traditions and privacy so much that the idea she'd push another couple aside is basically comedic fiction at this point. Another source added that the Ocean House venue rumors aren't exactly locked in yet, hinting that most of the chatter is fan speculation sprinkled with a little wishful thinking. Apparently, the obsession with June 13 isn't random fan chaos, it's Taylor being Taylor. She's talked for years about how she vibes with the number 13 and how it shows up in her life as a little symbol of luck. Travis is apparently just as into the numerology angle, which means between the two of them, there's probably more plotting over dates, numbers, and luck charms than over cake flavors or seating charts. Sources say she even joked about it on Travis's podcast, confirming that her love for math, dates, and little life synchronicities is real, and yes, it's charmingly quirky, not criminal. And while Taylor and Travis were busy plotting lucky number weddings and fan theories ran wild, the emotional side of Taylor's life was quietly spilling onto screens in a never-before-seen Eras Tour clip that's about to hit Disney+. The trailer shows Taylor in full all-hands-on-deck mode, black zip-up sweater and beanie on, teary-eyed as she talks about the chaos, exhaustion, and triumph of pulling off her record-breaking tour. Apparently it was such a monumental challenge that even the pop queen herself needed a minute to process it, wiping away tears while rehearsing, because this wasn't just another tour, it was the Eras Tour, and she was reinventing the game with every step.
This is the biggest challenge any of us have ever done.
Sources confirm the footage captures her talking about the insane logistics, the crew running non-stop, and the pressure of creating a brand new era on stage every night. Fans are in for a ride, getting a peek behind the curtain at the sweat, the tears, and yes, the magic that went into putting on shows that broke records and made headlines worldwide. Insiders hint that this clip isn't just about the glitz, it's about Taylor's humanity, her vulnerability, her drive, and the sheer weight of creating something that fans will remember forever.
Executing a tour of this size, it's mind-boggling. How do we do this?
And while fans were busy sobbing over behind-the-scenes Eras Tour clips and calculating lucky number wedding vibes, the chatter shifted straight to Taylor's wedding drip. And yes, the stakes are officially princess level now. Taylor is eyeing a gown that could make Kate Middleton do a double take, with Sarah Burton's name popping up in the rumor mill. Yup, the same mastermind behind the Princess of Wales' iconic dress. Taylor was spotted in London around the time she was filming her Elizabeth Taylor video, which apparently sent fashion detectives into a frenzy, connecting dots between couture, pop music, and her wedding wish list. A mysterious tip even suggested the dress might be Givenchy by Burton, which naturally set Swifties into overdrive, because if there's one thing Swift fans love more than an Easter egg in lyrics, it's a potential royal-level gown. Sources say Burton's craftsmanship, think precision, elegance, and tiny hand-finished details, fits perfectly with Taylor's style as storytelling vibe. Taylor has a history of turning clothing into narrative, from ice blue Oscar de la Renta gowns to Schiaparelli corsets, Versace jeweled bodysuits, and even a taffeta and crystal combo that practically screamed, "Who's afraid of little old me?" Insiders hint she's keeping options open for both big-name couture and smaller labels like Nicole and Felicia Couture, plus those who designed personal pieces like her engagement ring. Basically, the girl knows how to mix epic statement pieces with intimate, meaningful touches. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.